Good morning, everybody. All right. Sorry about yesterday. For some reason, I missed doing the live yesterday, and thank you so much for those who checked on me. Everything is good, so we are back to today. ES PPI report came in today. It's kind of becoming a non-action event. I mean, the PPI it did make a pullback, but just remember, back in the days, CPI, PPI, all these events were not that much big effect on market, and it's kind of market is going that way. So eventually, the less talk about inflation and all these kind of things, the less bigger move on market. And right now you can see like every month the effect is becoming less and less. Like 1 2 year ago, it was like moving market like 4%, 3%, 2%, but right now it's becoming less and less. So just keep that in mind. Earnings season is almost getting over, but the thing is, the new earnings season is coming up. Netflix is earning is on April 16, so keep that in mind. The new earnings season is starting almost 4 weeks from now on, and the thing is, the market went up a lot. So maybe there's so we have 4 weeks between now and new earnings season, and maybe there is some wave of profit locking before the new earnings season and then run up again, or maybe we run up and then maybe pull back. So we'll see what the trend is gonna be, but definitely there's gonna be a big trend in between now and then. And another thing to keep in mind is that March 30th, let me just double check. um, March 29. Yes, March 29 is Good Friday, and market is closed. So not next week, the week after that, we have a short week. And as usual, don't forget short week are very special. Sometimes it goes down, seems like market is crashing, and then it flies up by the end of the week. So just wanted to point out these. Yes, Hood is flying up too since yesterday. So ES. Pre-market right now, 5:15:30 is downward. 1 hour is about to have a dead cross. 4 hour MACD is already dead cross, and the ES we still have dark blue bars on weekly. But the MACD is still up, not curved down. Daily is bullish upward. NQ, and just keep in mind that because the contracts are futures on ES and NQ, these are new contracts and started this weekend. The indicators on the longer time frame is a little bit different than the SPY and QQ. It takes like 10 days to adjust. NQ, it was interesting, it was weaker than the SPY yesterday. Still, there's a little bit weakness there. There is some feel like there's some money rotation happening, going from small cap, big caps to small caps, and people are getting ready for next opportunities. NQ pre-market 15:30, it's kind of downward. 1 hour is kind of flat. 4 hours is still down the dead cross mode, and daily MACD is golden cross, but the weekly is still. Whenever weekly dead crosses, then we should be worried and getting bearish. But until then, still trend is up. Dow Jones. Nothing special there. It's still upward. RUT was strong yesterday, still holding up. But pre-market right now and the PPI is fell down, and right now looking more bearish than other indexes. All other ones are green, but this one is red. Um, DXY to DXY is jumping up on the PPI, and right now is causing some trouble for techs. If it continues going up, can cause trouble. 103, 183, keep that level in mind. If it passes that one, not gonna be good. Pre-market looking very bullish on the 5 to 1 hour. And the daily we got a yellow bar, so that's not good there. TNX 1% higher. Daily MACD is curved up. It's back above 41.68, so 42.45 if it passes. We're looking to get back to 43.08, 43.71. Pre-market looking bullish on 5 to 1 hour. Wix 1.6% lower. It's opening below 1373. If it opens and goes above it, not gonna be good for market. If it runs up, those are the next level. But if it goes below 1307, can market can get a squeezy. But so far, not seeing any sign for it. BTC 4 hours downward. Daily MACD is close to having a dark blue bar, and when that happens, it's gonna have a big dump. Right now, you see what happened last time. We got a dark blue bar. It was a huge dump, but right away recovery next day. ETH to do is still not all-time high is not in yet. They're looking for approval for the ETF on this one. Once that happens, all-time high comes there too. Apple pre-market. Some yo-yo action. It was interesting. 2 days ago it was running up, but then yesterday, boom! As soon as it opens, fell down. Right now is between 171.47 and 173.54. These are the two major levels. Just going up and down. If it can hold either one of these two major, then bigger move comes. But it's getting very volatile. Just keep in mind, Apple IV is very low, so whenever it moves big, the option premiums move big too. So 173.54 is the key for fly up. Once it passes that one, can run back to 175.82. If 171.47 can hold it, we are looking for 169.85 and lower level. Still very bearish on weekly. Daily is still not golden cross downward, but we have a yellow bar, and 4 hours kind of flat. So we have to see the opening actions. Amazon showing a lot of strength last few days. It's all about 180, but pre-market right now 5, 15, 30, 1 hours downward. It's still bullish on the 4 hour, very bullish actually on the 4 hour on TTM squeeze and MACD. So if it opens and passes 177.43, it can run back to 178, 180. If 176.63 can hold it, next lower level, next supports are 174 and 173.24. Nvidia 15 points lower. This one, the news came in that some group of other Google, Qualcomm, and some other ones, they're doing something about AI, so it made it a little bit pullback. But this is Nvidia; it can probably bounce back up. So pre-market right now 15, 31 hours downward. 4 hour is already dead cross. It was golden cross, and right now is again dead cross yesterday. So but this so it's a little bit pointing down. Key levels to watch is 911. If 911 passes, 917, 927 and higher level, they have a conference next week at 918, and that has a huge effect on market. That's why premiums are very high for next week, and they're actually holding up a lot. Yesterday it was moving a lot, but it's still premiums for next week was holding up. So if it jumps up, if it runs up, if needs to have a 15 minutes MACD golden cross, if that happened, 903, 911 is key. Passes those, fly up again. If 891 can hold it, next major levels to watch is 877, 863, 845. AVGO just keeps going lower. I don't know what's going on. I mean, earning wasn't that good. People didn't like it, and it just keeps going up lower. Even though other last few days market had some bounce up, AVGO didn't tag along. So this one looks like in danger. 1244. That's a key level to watch. Once it breaks that one, it's gonna be in trouble. Right now is holding between 1244 and 1267. Once it breaks either one, breaks either way, it can have a bigger move. But in general, weekly we have a dark blue bar, and daily MACD is downward. So once it breaks these two levels, it's gonna have a big move, and it's possible to have a toward down. Baba was a nice jump up yesterday, but again, as always, fades out. Netflix. Wow, big jump up there. Not sure if I missed the news or something. 619. If it passes that one, we're looking at 621, 625, and 628. Above that, if it gets crazy, 631, 636, 641. 15, we got a dark blue bar, so need to pass 619 to run up. If it goes below 611, then it's gonna fail and go lower. I'm not sure what's the news, but looking very bullish still on the 1 hour and 4 hour, and then made a big jump. So yeah, Meta. To do Meta news finally came in. You know, they deciding almost to ban TikTok. Senate need to pass it too, and then if Biden sign it, but eventually they always find a way to stay. So this is it's bad. Too many people use TikTok, so I don't think it's possible to ban it. But that's just my opinion. It doesn't matter. So 497 if it passes, run up to 499, 501, 503. If 495 can hold it, run back to 493, 491. If 491 can hold it, just remember is buy. In the stock market they always say buy rumors, sell news. If 491 can hold it, can run down to 490, 488, and 487. 4 hour MACD is dead cross. 1 hour, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, all pointing down. So watch 493, 491 breaks that, bigger drop downs, the bigger falls comes. Tesla, interesting. I didn't see any news, but it jumped up. It went lower. I mean, yesterday, 4 hour MACD dead cross, and I predicted that this is gonna gap down, which is gapping down. It gap down to 165, almost 166 level, but it still is a gap down. But I'm surprised actually that it jumped up at 8:30 on the PPI report. Not sure why. 841. So this is not PPI, it's something else. So anyhow, two key levels to watch for this morning is 168 and 170.47. If 170 if 170.47 can passes, and then next targets are 172, 174, 177.59. If 168 can hold it, then next major is 166, 161, 158. Those are the very major level. Pre-market right now, 15:30, 1 hour is upward. I love it that the 1 hour MACD is golden cross, so there is a possibility for run up. But just keep in mind there is a lot of big organized attack on Tesla. It seems like big boys want to push this down so they can buy it cheaper again. Yeah, so that's about Tesla. Microsoft, it was interesting yesterday too. It was very strong with the high volume pre-market yesterday, and then it was very bullish pre-market 418, then open, but boom. So just keep that in mind. Maybe it does it again. 15 is down, 30 is down, gapping up 2 points. I actually was 4 points, now it's 2 points. So if 417 can hold it, back to 416, 415, below 415, we're looking at 413.94, 412, 411. Need to pass 420.1. All-time high is 420.82. So if it passes that one, which soon it should be, because it seems like it wants to fly up. 4 hour TTM squeeze is still very bullish. MACD is upward, and daily MACD is near golden cross. So sooner or later, this is gonna break 420. Once it does, 421, 424, 427. Google pre-market for 141. I predicted 140 is gonna come on this run up, and it hit it. And right now, 4 hour TTM squeeze is getting dark blue bar, and MACD is a little bit curving down. I like that the daily MACD is finally golden cross. So need to pass 140, 141 for run up to 142, 144. If 139.36 can hold it, those are the next support levels. And AMD, as always, tags along Nvidia. So if 190, 194 can hold it, 190, 189, 188 is the next levels. If I need to get above 194 for running back up to 197. 1 hour is kind of flat, 30 is same. 4 hour MACD is still pointing down, and daily MACD is about to have a dead cross. So there is possibility that this one is gonna have a bigger drop soon. BA, big dump there, continues dumping. So next level there is 180.36, 178.28. Need to get above 184.30, 83 for running up. 4 hour MACD is near golden cross, but this one is just bad news, keeps coming in, and yeah, trend is big down there, big up, big time down there. SPY, pre-market 5, 15, 31 hour, everything is downward. 4 hour MACD is curved down, and if dead cross confirms, if market gets dumpy, 516, 514, 513, 74. Below 513, those are the levels to watch. 511, 509, and 507. But need to get above 517.82 if it passes anytime this week. 518.22 is all-time high. Just showing you the right now is pointing down, but just showing in case, if, as always, keep in mind, if market opens on 5 and 15 MACD golden crosses and runs up, if it passes all-time high, which is 518.30, well, it actually made a new all-time high pre-market, but the all-time high at the open when market was open is 518.22. Passes that, we're looking at 520, 522, 524, and that's it. QQQ, pre-market pointing down on the 5 to 4 hour, 441. If you can hold it, we're looking at 439, 437, 436, and below that, those are the next level to watch. Need to get above 443 for run up. Pre-market 5 to 1 hour and 4 hour thing pointing down. So yeah, techs in general looking a little bit weak. That's pretty much it on the major names. Let me see anything else. Adobe earning is coming up today after close, so that's gonna have a huge effect on semis. 586, 574 breaks either way can have a bigger move today. Above 586, we're looking at 594, 600, 606. Below 574, those are the levels. What else you got here? Um, Let me see. MSTR is really interesting. I tweeted yesterday. This one, the market cap is 30 billion, and the Bitcoin they're holding is worth 15 billion. So there's something wrong. Because 2 months ago, before when they had the earning and when they were at 400, the Bitcoin they had was worth 8 billion, and the market cap was 8 billion too. And look where it is. So what happened? The company grow 15 billion in 2 months. We know the Bitcoin grow. Okay, the Bitcoin went from 8 billion to 15 billion, but the company didn't do anything special to grow 15 billion in 2 months. So this one, I really sense, one day it's gonna have a huge dump, like a 500 points, maximum. But yeah, if one day Bitcoin has a red day, a big red day, this one has gonna have a big dump. It will come sooner or later. Anyway, what else? SMCI tagging Nvidia, so 1163, 1147 can hold it. Those are a lower level. I need to get above 1188 for running up to all-time high, which is and then also 1200 and 1214 next target. That's pretty much it, I think. Let me see any other names. All right, Tesla I did, Netflix I did, Hood, um, running up. Um, Hood, I don't have levels. I have to draw this one. So yeah, Hood got a gap up yesterday after the aftermarket. They announced their customer and the money that they have. So past 20 mental level, if passes that one, can get interesting. What else? Soon, yes, Soon is jumping up too. Has a lot to do with Nvidia. This one next target there is 1157. Above that, next major levels long is 1446 and 1814. Pre-market is a little bit pointing down, so if you have a swing, good to lock gains at the open. RX, I'm not familiar with this name. Yeah, so this one daily is downward. Right now it's starting bounce up, and the 4 hour MACD is golden cross. So I don't have the levels on this one, but watch 1158. That's the third day before high. So 1158, yeah, it's already almost breaking it. So 1184 is pre-market high. Past that one can recover all these losses. Um, Pan W, I didn't go over. Pan W is snow, and there was another one. Clouds, they all were MDB. They all had a nice jump up yesterday, so keep an eye on this one. They all 4 hours bullish. Snow, same thing. Pan W next key is 293, 297. Past those, we're looking at 299, 303, and 306. Okay, this is the last name. Snow, same thing. This one, the 164 need to pass. Past that one, we're looking at 166, 169. MDB was a nice running up yesterday too. Do MDB, keep an eye on this one too. If it jumps up, if all this clouds go, we're looking at 377, 380, and 383. Above that can get close to 400. All right, thank you so much and have a beautiful day.